Good morning, everyone. I'm Namrata Kaure. Our today's topic is question tag. Now, many people find question tag difficult, but today we learn how to add a question tag easily. What is question tag? Question tag is a small question added at the end of a statement. For example, here we have got a statement, peacock is our national bird, and a small question added at the end is called a question tag. A question tag is added to get the reply from the listener. See some basic rules of adding question tag. The first rule says if the statement is positive, the tag will be negative. If the statement is negative, the tag will be positive. The third rule says if there is a helping verb like is, am, are, was, were, has, have, had, etc., then we use the same verb in the question tag. If there are modal verbs in the sentence like can, could, must, should, etc., we add the same verb in the question tag. If there are no helping verbs or modal verbs, that means there is only the main verb in the sentence, we write the do forms of the main verbs over here in the question tag. In the subject's place, whether there is noun or pronoun, it is mandatory to write pronoun always in the question tag. Let's see some examples first. She is intelligent. Now the statement is positive as there are no negative words over here. According to the first rule, if the statement is positive, the tag has to be negative. And the negative form of is not. But then we always need to write contracted form of the verb when they are negative. So the contracted form of isn't. While writing in the exam, we need to rewrite the sentence, replace the full stop with a comma, add a question tag, and add a question mark, the most important of all. Let's see the second example of same kind. I'll write the negative sentence of the same kind, she is not intelligent. Here, the word not tells us that the sentence is negative. If the sentence is negative, the tag has to be positive. Replace the full stop with a comma. The tag has to be positive, and the tag positive form of is not is. And again we have got a pronoun over here, is, she, and a question. The list of helping verbs over here. If any of these is present in the statement, we'll write the same verb in the question tag. For example, is changes to isn't, are changes to aren't, if there are positive verbs in the sentence, was changes to wasn't, etc. And vice versa it goes. For example, the monkeys were jumping. Now, we have were over here as a helping verb and the statement is positive. According to the first rule, if the statement is positive, the tag has to be negative. And the negative form of were is were not. But we are supposed to write the contracted form, so we'll write weren't. And here in the subject's place, we have got monkeys. Whether there is noun or pronoun in the subject's place, we are supposed to write the pronoun in the question tag. Pronoun for monkeys is they. Weren't they, and a question mark. The manager has his own plans. Here the helping verb which we can see is has, and the statement is positive. According to the rule, if the statement is positive, the tag will be negative. Replace full stop with a comma. And the negative form of has is hasn't, and for manager the pronoun we put is he and a question mark. Now changes to isn't, are changes to aren't, was changes to wasn't, were changes to weren't, have changes to haven't, had changes to hadn't, and vice versa. But there is an exceptional case, am. I am late today. Now the helping verb which we have over here is am, but we cannot write amn't in the Question tag. There is no word called amant in English conversation. So, in place of amant, we write aunt. Aunt I. If there is a negative sentence, I am not late today. Now we can see that the statement is negative and the helping verb is am. We have got am not over here. The positive form of am not is am. Replace the full stop with a comma. Am I. After helping verbs, let's see the list of modal verbs. Modal verbs are used in a sentence to express the exact meaning of the sentence. The list of modal verbs goes like this: can, could, will, would, shall, should, must, etc. They express different emotions like capability, compulsion, obligation, etc. Now let's see the first example. We can walk 5 kilometers. Here also we can see that there are two verbs, walk and can. We have got a modal verb over here, can. While adding question tag, pay attention to two things, the subject and the verb. Here we have got modal verb, so we will write the same modal verb in the question tag. Replace the full stop with a comma, and the negative form of can is cannot, but then we are supposed to write the contracted form of verb in the if it is negative, so can't. And here in the subject's place, whether there is noun or pronoun, we are supposed to write the pronoun. We have already got a pronoun over here, can't we, and a question mark. The second example, I will clean the house. Here the modal verb is will, which shows certainty. Again, replace the full stop with a comma. The negative form of will is will not. But then the contracted form what we write is won't. Won't, I, and a question mark. In this way, can changes to can't, could changes to couldn't, will changes to won't, would changes to wouldn't, changes to shouldn't, must changes to mustn't, etc. Let's take one more example. Let's take a negative sentence. He could not swim. Here we have got a modal verb could over here, but the sentence is negative. If the sentence is negative, the tag has to be positive. Remove the full stop, add a comma, and the positive form of could not is could, and we have already got a pronoun over here, could he, and a question mark. We already learnt about the helping verb, is, am, are, was, were, etc. We learnt about modal verb, can, could, must, should, etc. Now we'll see if both of these are not present and the main verbs like action words are there. For example, if both of them are absent in the sentence and only a main verb is there. Radhika plays chess. Now here we can see words like is, am, are, was, were is not present over here. Neither any modal verb like can, could, must, should, shall, etc. is present over here. We only see one verb that is called as main verb. For main verb, we write the do forms. Here we have got verb with S. So we write does for it. We remove the full stop, put a comma, and the sentence is positive. So the negative form of does is doesn't. And for Radhika, whether there is noun or pronoun, for Radhika we'll put a pronoun, doesn't, she, and a question mark. Let's see the second sentence. Rahul played football. Here I am using the same verb for a better understanding. Rahul played football. Here we can see it is second form of verb, or also we can say past form of verb. For past form we write did. And the sentence is positive. So we'll write didn't. And for Rahul we'll write he. The question tag goes this way. Rahul played football, didn't he? Let's see another example. Children play cricket. The same verb is used in 3 different forms. Simple present tense, children play cricket. For play, again we'll write do over here. Remove the full stop, add a comma, and as the sentence is positive, we write the negative form of do, don't, and for children, the pronoun used will be they, and add a question mark. These all are positive sentences. In negative sentences, we have do, doesn't, did with it itself. So we can copy it as it is. Let's see one more example. The team did not play well. Now, in a negative sentence, we have do, does, did with us already. So we can write the same question tag, and as the sentence is negative, the tag will be positive. Did, and team is a collective noun, so did it. Till now, as much we have learnt, all the sentences were assertive sentences and we applied these rules. Now we will see how to add a question tag in the imperative sentences. Imperative sentences are order, request, command, etc. Now, if the statement, that means if an imperative statement is positive, a tag can be negative or positive both. The tag can go this way, will you or won't you. As an imperative sentence is always told by first person to the second person, the subject assumed is you over here. If the imperative sentence or if the command is negative, then the tag will be always positive. When the sentences begin with let me, let them, let you, then the tag will be always will you. But then there is an exception. If the sentence begin with let us, that means the action is done together. That time we change it to shall we. Let's see the examples. The first one, stand up. Now we have learned that we have to pay attention to 2 things, the subject and the verb. Here there is no subject as seen, but it is understood that there is a dummy subject you over here. So the question tag can be negative, can be positive, both of them are correct over here. Stand up, replace the full stop with a comma, will you, or you can also write won't you. Both the tags are correct in a positive imperative sentence. Second one, let's see the negative one. Don't make noise. Now we have got do over here, but because it is a command, we write a question tag which is positive, will you. The next sentence, let's see with let. Let me do my work. Sentence begins with me, but then again the question tag will be will you. Whether there is me, them, you, anything will be there, the question tag will be always the same, will you. There is an exception. For example, if the sentence begins with let's go out. Let's is the short form of let us. Here the subject is us. That means the action has to be done together. For that we write shall we. That means if there is a positive imperative sentence, the question tag can be positive, can be negative. If it is negative imperative sentence, that means we will write always the tag will be positive. The sentences that begin with let, whether there is me, you, them, everywhere the question tag will be will you. But if the statement begins with let's or let us, then the question tag will be shall we, as the action is done together. Let's revise all the rules by adding question tag to these sentences. Priya was ill. Here the verb is was over here. So we remove the full stop, put a comma, and as this statement is positive, the tag has to be negative. The negative form of was is wasn't, but we are supposed to write the contracted form. The contracted form of was not, is wasn't. And for Priya, whether the subject is noun or pronoun, we add a pronoun over there. For Priya, the pronoun is she. Wasn't she? And a question mark. Remember, if you don't put a question mark, you're not going to score marks in your exam. I am a student. The helping verb which we have over here is am. It is also used as a main verb over here. Am. The statement is negative, but we do not write amn't if you remember. There is no word like amn't, so we write, in place of amn't, we write aren't over here. We replace the full stop with a comma, and for am, the negative form of am, we write aren't, and there is pronoun I. We haven't completed. This is a negative statement. We haven't completed. If the statement is negative, the tag has to be positive. So the positive form of have not is have, and we already have a pronoun over here, have we, and a question mark. People gather on the ground. Here we do not have any helping verb or modal verb. We have main verb. In place of main verb, we write the do forms. It is the first form of verb or the base form of verb. So we write do. And as the sentence is positive, we write don't. And people is a collective noun. So we write don't they. People stands for many persons together. Sit down. It is an imperative sentence where the subject is supposed to be understood as you. Sit down. Replace the full stop with a comma. Here we can add a question tag like will you or won't you. Both are correct. It is your choice to put the question tag over here. Don't cry. It is a command. It is an imperative sentence and a negative imperative sentence. So according to the rule, the question tag will be will you. And the last sentence over here which we have is let's start the game. If the sentence begins with let us, that means the action is to be done together. So the question tag that we add over here is shall we. I hope this video is helpful to you, and now the question tags will seem easier to everyone. Thank you.